gonna die together out here. He shouldn't have come here.
What are we supposed to do? We're some real pretty shit now, man.
We're doomed!
You said that the rent is too damn high.
You fool me, we can't get fooled again.
They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all.
We are so screwed.
Several allied nations stand by for the first daylight power shot.
The terrible swift power of nuclear weapons has to be seen to be believed.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him, excuse me.
And if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again.
That's right, everybody. It's a Friday once again. Hello. Hello. And welcome to Easy Listening for the Apocalypse, the show where we do the doom scrolling for you. And what a week of doom scrolling it has been.
Whoa.
I am one of your hosts. My name is Tony Tirico.
Whoa.
And with me, of course, is...
Ooh, it's Brandon Byrne.
Yeah, sure.
What?
How you doing, Brandon?
I'm doing so good.
You're still unemployed.
I'm still unemployed.
Yeah, which is
Still jobless.
Yeah, it's 0 days since Brandon's had a job.
0 days. Well, I did do a PA job about a month ago.
Oh yeah, and it's been 0 days.
It's been 0 days since then.
Since
Yeah,
Brandon's had a job.
yeah. So hey, if you're hiring, let me know.
Yeah, if you're hiring,
I'll do
sure,
just about anything.
let him know. I recommend.
You don't gotta hurt me, man. You don't gotta hurt me like that. You don't gotta hurt me like that.
I'm always the guy that people list as like their contact on their resume. That like, oh, this guy was my manager.
Yeah.
And they always call me, and I give them glowing reviews.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Why not lie to every corporation? Like, no, I worked. They worked for me.
Yeah,
Incredible.
I would not give you a glowing review.
Wow.
Yeah. I'd be
That
like,
sucks. 'Cause I do put you down as a
keep
reference.
this man unemployed.
You're the
I'm
reason.
the
You're
reason
the
he's been
reason.
kept unemployed.
Oh my god.
It is Friday, May 26th, a Friday once again, and it's been a week.
It's been a week. The news has been newsing.
We're never gonna run out of so the premise of the show, right, is like things are bad and they're getting worse.
Yeah.
So pull up a chair. Howdy, Amber. And like we're never gonna run out.
We're never gonna, and it's funny because like this week, for context, we both were like, "Do we do the show? We haven't advertised it. We haven't checked in with each other." And then we were talking yesterday. We're like, "Well, we're gonna miss out on the Ron DeSantis stuff, and we're also gonna miss out on
You
everything."
can't cover
about-
it next week. Next week, there's going to be 25 different things that happened that
Exactly.
are awful.
we were
Always
missing out on the Dodger stuff, the robot cop. Like,
We got so much.
there's so much. We're like,
So
I
much
guess we
to talk
gotta do the show.
Yeah, I guess we must.
We must
Um,
for these 4 people.
So I guess the premier story of the week, everybody, is that Ron DeSantis did in fact announce his candidacy for presidency with 2 titans of industry, him and Elon Musk.
Hallelujah.
What could go wrong?
What?
Nothing could clearly go wrong.
Oh my god.
Spoiler, it went wrong.
No, don't tell me it went wrong.
It did, in
It was gonna
fact, go
perfectly.
wrong. Let's take a listen to some of the audio of this incredible announcement.
Yeah, let's listen to it.
So far, nothing's happening.
Love it.
There's 382,000 people in the room. All right, great. So let's see. So they just keep crashing, huh? Yeah, I think we've got. Hey, just a massive number of people online, so it's serves as restraining somewhat.
I love how echoey his mic is.
Because clearly, so Steve Schmidt and Elon Musk both are clearly in the same room. They're clearly like if you have you ever tried to like do a thing online with someone else who's in the same room?
Yeah, our first 3 episodes of this show.
No, it's awful. It's awful. But if you're joining, they both joined separately remotely. They see this as a complete win. Who wouldn't?
It's true.
Yeah. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for how stupid they came off on this first thing.
They sound like idiots, but they make a great point. Like the way that everyone talked about it that's on their side was like, guys, we broke the internet. Like we killed it. Like we had so many people that were watching. We were the most talked about thing.
Guys, we
on
broke
the internet.
thing I paid $4 billion
for.
You know? Yeah, I have seen so many clips of this, and I have yet to see like Ron DeSantis talking at all. It's all just
Really?
like noise, white, like just weird reverb and noise, and then breathing. Like this is silence. We break down here. Several minutes of silence, tons of random throat clearing, muffled commentary from Elon Musk why Spaces isn't working. You're listening to audio from it. There's nothing happening.
It's why you can freely talk over it. It's crazy. Well, and then I know after this, Ron DeSantis released maybe what is one of the most insane campaign videos that it featured more of Elon Musk than it actually featured Ron DeSantis.
Great.
It's just an incredible. But I want to just give a round of applause to them. Like they did it. You know, you announced for president. And how many people can say they've announced their presidency campaign?
I mean, 2?
2.
Two people? Several. A couple of different ones.
There's
like 5.
It's a small group of people that have been like, I'm running for president.
We're here to officially announce, folks, that Brandon is running for president.
I can't run for president until 10 years. I'm not 35.
Oh, we're here to announce, folks, that I am running for president.
Folks,
vote Tarico.
2024 Tarico.
Slogan, it can't possibly get any worse than it is.
I can be your vice president, so you do have the white ticket.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Okay. De-racify that slogan. I gotta go. You're giving me look like you're about to stab me in the face.
No, I was just thinking intently. Let's go, Tony.
You were trying to fight.
No, that's what.
It's time for Tarico. That's the slogan.
It's Tarico time. It's Tony time.
It's Tony time.
It's Tony time.
It's Tony time. And that's the chant when you go now. It's Tony time. Tony time. And then
you know what's funny about this is that so Tony Times is my Twitter handle. Tony Times.
Oh
is
yeah,
legitimately my Twitter handle because
I
created that such a long time ago. Because in high school, I ran like a side school newspaper called the Tony Times. That was moderately popular. Okay, let me say that like I had teachers coming up to me complaining about how students were reading my newspaper in their class. And there was a bunch of like satire articles.
Yeah.
And like
it was your Mad magazine, basically.
It was a Mad magazine. Yeah. But like I built a crossword, you know, and everybody knew to come to the guy with green hair for a copy of.
For all those who don't know, he had a green mohawk when he was in high school.
Yeah. Whew.
If you have, but now here's the question. So if you, Tony, you're running for president.
Yeah.
You have a rally.
Yeah.
Everyone is there.
Everyone? I don't want everyone there.
There's a lot of people.
I don't want everybody there.
Your friends.
If you're following my candidacy for presidency, I don't want all of you there. Okay? I don't want all of you there. I just want a little bit of your support.
He wants your money.
I don't even really need your money, folks.
But what's your walkout song?
What's my walkout song? Ooh, sexy lady. Who's that lady? Yeah. That's absolutely my walkout song.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Vote Tarico.
Vote Tarico.
Vote Tarico.
I think I would do the Golden Girls soundtrack. like the Golden Girls theme song.
Mm-hmm. The whole soundtrack.
The
whole
Golden Girls
soundtrack, yeah.
for all the seasons. Throw it at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lots of Kid Cudi in there.
So I forget how popular Kid Cudi was during the
I
Golden
had
Girls.
no idea. Kid Cudi was making music when he was 3. Yeah, vote for a song. Vote for whoever song you like, I think.
Yeah. Would you rather hear the Golden Girls theme song or whatever Sexy Lady is?
I say Sexy Lady.
I think you're forgetting how good the Golden Girls theme song is. Thank you for being a friend. Back again. It's a great song.
Yeah, that's very it's got Hillary Clinton vibes.
But no. See, I wouldn't do that one. Have you watched the cover the guy did on TikTok of it where he riffed over it?
Yes, I have seen that.
That's my intro.
Okay.
And he's live every time performing the riff and just like going crazy.
He's live every time.
He's live every time.
So, in response, anyway, ignoring whatever you just said, in response to this announcement by Ron DeSantis, Trump posted a thing on Instagram.
Love it.
Which is featured. Why can't we be friends? Going into the debates. I could own Donald Trump at a debate. I think.
I actually would pay really good money to see you be in a debate between Donald Trump and Biden.
Yeah.
I think it would be really funny because the faces you would make while they're speaking, I think would be priceless. But the debate might kill you.
I mean, his followers might kill me afterwards, But I don't know if the debate itself would kill me.
Get an aneurysm.
Yeah.
Just from clenching so aggressively.
No, I don't clench around Trump anymore.
I'd
just be like, listen here, you silly bitch. And the people would be like, you can't say bitch on TV. I'm like, I could say whatever the fuck I want to. I'm running for president, okay?
I'm running for president. We're changing the rules,
We're
baby.
changing the rules. But anyway, Trump had a comeback for good old Ronnie McDonough. And that was to post this
his Twitter
video.
space.
Hello? Is my microphone working correctly?
George, can you just wait while we...
Hello? Can you hear me?
We can all hear you, George. Can you just hold on for a second?
Hilfa, I don't think they can hear me.
I can hear you fine, George.
So yes, this 2-minute video features them just constantly checking in. Dick Cheney is just coughing violently the whole time.
Good.
Of course, we got Adolf Hitler and the devil.
The devil
in the
and what a
spaces.
What a profile picture for the devil.
Yeah, I mean, you could have chosen anything. Like, come on.
But instead you go for like that looks like his Tinder profile.
And then there's
picture.
the FBI that like randomly drops out of the thing. Truly, absolute, just unadulterated.
I don't think George knows how to use Twitter.
Hello? Can you hear
what
me
have
now?
we come
Can
to
I please
expect
make my-
from?
What?
What have we come to expect from the king of memes?
Just
Yeah.
shut up,
This
George.
incredible
Can
work.
somebody just mute George?
Dick, could you try not to cough on the...
Okay, so how are we going to take out Trump, you guys?
Guys from the FBI, this is not a private call. This is a public Twitter space. Everyone can listen in.
God damn it. What a joke.
Good God.
What a joke, you guys. Well, how are we going to kill Trump? And then, oh, God damn it. I got to go. Sorry.
Whoa.
I
See, like, you're clenching.
I'm already clenching.
You're already
he's not
clenching.
even next to me. This is going to be an incredible primary.
Oh my God.
This is going to be ripe with the juice. You know, you guys,
Yeah.
ripe with the succulent juice of idiots. Idiots are filled with juice, and you got to squeeze and extract them.
Ooh.
Put them in that
tight grip.
Put them in that juicer, and just
You
pop it.
you gotta roll up your jeans.
Put it in between your thighs and just let it crack all over your legs. You know?
Gotta clean your feet and stomp the grapes. Stomp the stupid grapes. This is gonna be worse than 2016 by a mile.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, this is gonna be a a complete shit show. Truly, and I've seen this sentiment a couple of different times. Ron DeSantis looks like a guy who like is just fucking so pissed off all the goddamn time and has no idea how to interact with people. So he showed up at this this diner.
Oh yeah.
And like his interactions are extremely unhuman. Someone like introduces himself to him, shakes his hand, and he's like, okay. So let's just take a look at Elon's, or not Elon's. Same.
Well, Elon's new best friend.
Wow, look at this. You guys good. Hi, how are you guys? Good to see you. So what do you got? Go right over here? Yes. Okay, good deal. Good deal.
Good deal. Yeah, it's a good deal right
Good,
there.
yeah.
It's really solid.
Someone posted that he looks like Ernie dressed as Patrick Bateman.
Oh no.
It's very accurate.
We got to go to the interaction with the guy.
Yeah.
Crowded, huh? Good. Hey, how are you doing? It smells really good, I'll tell you that. So we'll do it. Okay. How you doing? Good. What's your name? I'm Tim Hampton. Okay. How are you? I'm wonderful. It's great to be up in New Hampshire.
Okay.
Good to see you.
I didn't think anyone could be worse than Jeb Bush at talking to constituents.
What?
I didn't think anyone could be worse than Jeb Bush talking to constituents, but he's worse than Jeb Bush.
Yeah, please clap, everybody. Please clap. Reptilian in a Ron suit? Perhaps. I don't know. I like reptiles so much more than I like Ron DeSantis.
I just think he's a racist.
I, for one,
muppet.
Welcome our reptile overlords.
Welcome them with open, unclenched arms.
He is so weird. He laughs weird.
He's just a he's a
he doesn't
racist
laugh like
puppet.
a human.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's a bad time. He's a bad man and it's a bad time and he looks gross.
Yeah.
But
so,
there's go ahead.
No. There's tons and tons of.
We could talk about Ron DeSantis the entire show.
We really could, and I think who else do you think is hopping into this Republican primary?
Oh my God, I think we're gonna get one more big name, and I'm convinced it's gonna be Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, I'm
convinced.
Pretty sure we got Tucky.
It's got to be
Tucky
Tucky
little
time.
Tucky. What's Tucker Carlson's walkout song?
Oh, it's got to be something like racist and bad. It's Leonard Skinner. I think it's Freebird.
Oh no,
it's Freebird, or it's like if he's in the South, it's Sweet Home Alabama. Like,
I think it's like exclusively the soundtrack of the Chuck E. Cheese band.
Oh, he tours with them.
Yeah, he tours with them, and they're on stage with him. Or like
he would get the young vote.
He would. He thinks the young vote is people who like watch X-Men the animated series. So it's just like him walking out to that like.
See, I'm on Twitter, guys. Yeah. I'm fucking cool.
But we have so much more to talk about.
So much. Well, if we want to talk about Elon Musk, we want to jump to strike stuff.
Yeah, well, let's check in on the strike stuff.
Let's check in on our favorite CEO, Mr. David Zaslav.
David Zaslav went to Boston University to go ahead and give a commencement speech to the graduating students.
Talked to the masses.
If you don't know who David Zaslav is, he is the current CEO of Discovery Warner.
And I have a feeling he won't be for very much longer.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
So he showed up to give this speech. Let's see what happened.
You're going to have to figure out how to get along with everyone. And that includes difficult people. Some people
You're clearly thrown there, Dave.
Oh.
You're clearly thrown there for a hot second to a bunch of students yelling and chanting, "Pay your writers." Ooh, that's tasty.
It's so good.
That's tasty.
He fully went like, no one's going to protest me at this speech.
Like, this 5 seconds where he has no idea what to say and he's just listening to them. My God, the head nod.
It's so good. Like, okay. All right.
Yes.
It's when I wish he really wasn't wearing sunglasses so I could see the expression in his eyes.
But it gets better. He finishes his sentence.
Some people will be looking for a fight. You want to be
Goddamn
successful.
right, David. And then he gives a thumbs up. He's like, I made them cheer. Haha, some people will be looking for a fight. I ever get it? Get it?
Do you see what I did there, folks?
See what I did there? I was talking about complicated people and you're and like people that are difficult to work with, and you're all making my life very difficult to work with currently.
Wow.
Thank you for this.
Shut the fuck up for 5 seconds.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Dave, and pay your fucking writers.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mr. David Zaslav.
Yeah.
I will say, so on a total side note from David Zaslav, I was at a college graduation this past weekend. My sweet twin sister, Courtney Burns.
Why?
I was explaining. Was graduating from University of Oregon in Eugene from law school.
Eugene, home of eugenics.
Yes, that is sure. Yeah, she was graduating from law school, and one of their speakers was from Saudi Arabia. I guess they have this like program where they bring students, like transfer students over, and they like sponsor them. And he was giving this speech, and as he was talking, I was like kind of looking around, and I noticed to the left of me, was someone recording the speech. I was like, oh, maybe it's his family. And as he was going on, it turns out that guy was the ambassador to Saudi Arabia watching the speech and sending the speech back to
like the Saudi prince?
The Saudi prince, because then 2 minutes later, he spent 5 minutes praising the kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the greatness of Saudi Arabia and how incredible it is, its power, and like the power of the prince. And I was sitting there like, this has changed. This speech has changed a little bit from what I thought it was. Because at first it was beautiful. Like, he's speaking in his native tongue, and it's like really beautiful. He's like really talking about the emotionality of like coming over here and studying law again, and it just changed on a dime, and it was wild. It was wild.
Yeesh. Yikes.
Yeah.
From graduations to graduating to having a job as a writer and not getting paid.
You got there.
Jesus Christ, it's so hard when you go off on these stupid stories. This is the best part of the show, folks. It's when I just degenerate this man next to me.
Look, I'm not getting a job because I am with the union. They're not working. I'm not working. That's where I'm at.
Cool. So, who is scabbing this week?
Oh, everyone's favorite king of capitalism, Mr. Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
He's scabbing.
Ryan
baby.
Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is scabbing, and they're still go ahead and filming Deadpool 3 right now.
Yeah, they just started production.
They just started filming on it. And the crazy fucking thing about this is that Ryan Reynolds has improvised so much in the Deadpool movies that he became a member of the WGA, actually, which puts his WGA membership in jeopardy now.
Yep.
They can kick him out of the WGA for scabbing.
Well, I think only if he changes the script, then he would be kicked out.
Only if he works as a writer. Yes.
Yeah.
If he's improvising at all, he has to stay to the letter to the script.
Which
now.
is so funny because
I know
everyone's
this. I agree, Amber. This guy's fucking obnoxious. Like he was cute 5 years ago.
Yeah, and then it's gone.
And it's gotten to the point where it's like, how many wineries do you own, my guy?
Wineries, teams, companies of random, like it's just fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
a little bit of that Chris Pratt effect.
Oh, it's all the Chris Pratt effect. Those two have benefited so much from the kooky white guy affair that everyone fell in love with. He is all improvised in the show. I don't know how this movie is going to be what it's supposed to be. He's 100% going to scab during the filming. He's going to make stuff up, and it's going to become a problem, guaranteed. But what I want to talk about with Ryan Reynolds more than anything is his love affair with capitalism. There is no one, I think, today that is obsessed with this idea of I'm going to own as many things as possible than him. He was trying to buy an NHL team this past month. He's trying to buy like other liquor companies. All of his movies have all of his companies in the films. Like it's an It's an incredibly horrifying thing he's doing of just like, how much money can I accumulate under my name? It's wild.
And I mean they're still trying to constantly break this line, this strike that is continually happening. They went as far as bringing Imagine Dragons out to play for people.
The Netflix icon.
I mean, even with torture like that, they'll never stop.
They will. This line will not bend.
Yeah, this line will not bend. They've done a couple of different things. They've managed to shut down production on a couple of shows, including Apple, one of my favorite shows that came out over like several years, which is Apple TV's Severance.
Yeah.
Your cute little show about workers coming together and overriding the bad corporation. Well, that show can no longer continue filming.
Hey,
Good.
Apple.
How did you try to make that happen? And how did people like Ben Stiller?
And I know they also stopped production on Penguin. Colin
Farrell.
Colin Farrell, thank you. I was gonna say Firth, maybe those were wrong. Colin Farrell was like interviewed talking about how he's 100% behind the strike. Like it's nice to see actors coming out for it. But at the same time, like a lot of these actors are coming out for it, also are doing it not just for the writers, but SAG, I think, is 100% gonna go on strike themselves. Because
we're having the SAG conversation. So the SAG conversation is very interesting because I don't have the trust in the Screen Actors Guild I don't have the trust in Fran Drescher, first of all. Fran Drescher, the president of SAG.
Why did we let that happen?
How did we let that happen?
I mean, we're not voting members of it, so we didn't let it happen.
Second of all, this is the president of SAG who has like went online on social media and openly thanked Disney for removing their vaccine mandate in order for them to be able to, actors to be able to film. This is not the person that you want negotiating for you. No. So SAG has to meet a certain threshold. It is and I obviously care a lot about this because I'm eligible to be in this union, right? It's just, I just have to pay $2,000 to be in it, but like $2,000
drop in the bucket.
No. And it's run a little bit differently because it is a guild technically. So you need to meet a certain vote threshold. I think it's something like 75% or something. Mm-hmm. But the problem with that is that SAG historically votes at a very low threshold. It votes at about 30%. So like even a lot of the Screen Actors Guild members that I've talked to, many of my friends are in SAG, and I've talked to them, I'm like, have you voted? Did you vote? And they're like, oh my gosh, I totally haven't. I forgot. I'll definitely make time to go do that and stuff like that. So like it's a task in order to get these actors to vote. We'll see what happens. We'll see if they vote. I don't know if I have enough trust in the guild itself.
Why? I wonder why that is, that it's so hard to get them to vote on this. Do you think it's in their best interest to vote?
Yeah, no, truly. Like because things like where we were like re-examining a couple of things that are in the negotiation block that we're re-examining. Things like pay for auditions, like, and for union members. So like if you have a self-tape, self-tapes you have to learn lines. If you don't learn your line, they're like, you don't have to learn the lines. But like, if you don't learn your lines, you're not getting the part.
Yeah. Sometimes they ask for like you to dress up as the part.
Yeah. Sometimes they ask for props. People go out and they pay studios to film their self-tapes so they look professional if they cannot do them within their own homes.
Yeah.
People are actually spending money, not to mention the time, effort, and labor it costs for you to sit down there, study the lines, memorize the lines, get ready emotionally, and put in the time and effort with sometimes some very quick turnarounds. Yeah. There's too many self-tapes. The turnarounds are too quick. It's definitely a negotiation point that we're talking about because you're supposed to technically get paid for them.
Like $750, I think, or like $550,
something like that.
Yeah.
But that has never really been the case. So, but we'll see. Also, the Directors Guild. coming up for negotiation. This one, people were certainly kind of worried about it a little bit to see if exactly like if they were going to strike or if they were not going to strike. But again, David Zaslav shakes his shitty little gullet into this situation. And now that HBO Max has transitioned into just Max, the home of HBO, which is
home
just
to watch HBO.
Chaos tagline, the stupidest fucking marketing decision I've ever seen. They have changed the credits of all of these directors from their actual titles to creators. And if there's one thing you don't fuck with directors, it's their credits.
Well, because it's also lumped them in with like the writers and the producers. Like everyone has kind of been condensed into that bracket, right?
Into a little block that just says creators. But
which breaks union guidelines. Like that, like 90 years precedent has been broken because of one app. Incredible.
Well, and it's crazy to see, like, even going through this whole situation and the history of the unions in Hollywood, that how closely that's tied to like big time labor strikes that were happening way back in the day, like early like golden age of cinema, where they were like, oh hey, please don't strike, we'll give you better working conditions. And you know what we're going to give you? We're going to give you a show where we celebrate you, which is the birthplace of the Oscars. That's how the Oscars were a negotiation tactic from the studios to performers, directors, things like that, in order to appease them instead of pay them more. Very, very interesting. But we saw, I drove by I live 2 seconds from all these studios.
Yeah.
I drive by strikes to go grocery shopping. I see the negotiation tactics firsthand. They're getting wild. Yeah. Universal Studios has decided to redo its sidewalk all on one side on this very busy street, on a street, mind you, where someone was just hit by a car like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, someone was hit by a car 2 weeks ago. A striker, yeah, was hit by a car 2 weeks ago because it's right off that freeway exit. Yeah. So they've decided to pushing a lot of people into this weird precarious position, which is obviously very dangerous, but it's also a union busting tactic. You see whenever you pass by Warner Brothers studio, which is where I drive by to go go to the movies, go to grocery shop. It's where I go. It's on my way to Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
They have now put up signs that say not like the police aren't putting up these signs.
It's just
but it's the studios that have put up these like electronic boards that say like excessive honking breaks civil code, yada 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 yada, implying that you might get a ticket to do this. And I did see a couple cops posted up outside.
Oh, really? They're posting cops now?
When I was driving 2 days ago. But, you know, you honk like crazy anyway because the strikers are telling you to honk, and like every time you honk, you have a chance to fuck up a shot.
Bada bang, bada boom.
Yeah. And then, of course, 2 days ago, we had more than 200, a win was more than 200 Animation Guild members, who are another guild that is historically screwed over by the studios. 200 Animation Guild members supported WGA West writers at Warner Brothers. Look at all of those people. That's incredible. Amazing. It's amazing to see all of this incredible solidarity. We've got to find time to go down there. Maybe we'll run a live thing from down there.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah. I met with a friend of mine who's in the WGA yesterday. Sat down for some drinks, and apparently the word on the street is that the broadcast studios are not the issue here. It's the broadcast studio. It's the streamers
100%
that are putting a hold on everything.
Yeah.
The broadcast studio is like, that's fine, pay them. You know, but apparently it's Netflix, it's Amazon, it's
well, because I remember,
Apple.
Yeah, it makes sense because a lot of these streaming companies, they weren't around in 2007 for that big writer strike. They're not used to this, and they think they can probably think they can fight it, they can cut it through, that they're gonna be fine. And that's if they give any any residuals based on streaming, they're gonna lose in their mind so much money, which is the stupidest fucking reason.
I hate them.
It's ridiculous. But my whole thing with the strike is like, look, we were okay, we were fine with James Corden disrupting traffic for his crosswalk musical.
I was never fine with that.
But we let it, as a city, we let it happen. You know what I mean?
I'm
we
not
allowed
fine with James
that to
Corden
happen.
breathing anymore.
I understand, but we let it happen. We should be fine with this strike, disrupting traffic. Because the worst you do, you're 5 minutes late to get your coffee. You're 5 minutes late to work. If they fire you for that, fuck that place.
Well, things are getting we're gonna clean up LA.
We're gonna clean it up.
And the city council has decided that we're gonna clean up LA. You know how we're gonna do that?
Robot dogs in
Robot
disguise.
dogs.
Bring out the dogs. Arf, arf.
So, second time this has ever been voted on. The LAPD SWAT robot dog was put up, and they couldn't get more than 7 votes for it originally. But this past week, City Council District 5 member flipped and was the 8th vote needed, helping bring this tool of militarized violence to LA against the wishes of the community. Folks, we got our first robot dog on patrol.
We are that much closer.
We are officially in the Paw Patrol age.
Rough, am I right?
These streets are rough.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try to find this because I'll try to find this while you talk about it.
Yeah, we really live in this era where like we kind of joke like, oh, isn't it crazy that like technology could kill us and the police are trying to kill us? They've just kind of decided, what if we both work together to maybe kill as many people as possible? And these robot dogs are just fucking terrifying. The videos of like the Boston Dynamics videos, them like jumping and kicking on things, those are like the big robots. The robot dogs, like the fact that you can attach a gun to that shit, horrifying.
What's your over/under on when a robot dog shoots a pedestrian?
So the next time the next time like we have a big nationwide protest because a police officer is gonna kill someone,
and there's like a massive protest in Los Angeles.
Yeah. I think it's gonna happen then. I think just literally just the next time there's a massive protest is when it's gonna happen.
And now, for no reason whatsoever.
No.
For no reason whatsoever. There's this. You know.
Oh yeah, this accidentally popped up on your computer just now.
It accidentally popped up on my computer.
Yeah, so don't look at it.
Yeah, don't see with your eyes.
Don't
folks.
see it with your eyes.
See with your heart.
This thing right here.
See with the heart.
Yeah,
you know, because like I mean, these things are built so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They're so like it's like the actual weak spots. They're so hard to find.
They're so difficult.
They're so difficult to find, like joints. You know, like
like a hip joint, probably, or a knee joint.
Totally, and like the undercarriage specifically.
It's just a really well-made undercarriage that you could pull out like a battery from.
Yeah. Keep your hands away from joints; they will crush your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can get behind it, don't hit the power button. Hit the other button. It physically disconnects the motor.
So don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's
for scientists and other human police officers to do.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a fun website from designyourtrust.com.
Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of information that none of us need.
None of us need. This is again, this website's a virus that popped up on Tony's
this is spam.
computer. This is spam.
I'm being spammed
right now.
So you know, just if you see it, I in
collars. Wait, they have collars? Did that say attack? Horrifying.
This information is out there on the internet. It's out there on the internet. I can't stop you from looking it up and things like that.
Oh my god.
I will do the same thing with this dog that I do with any robot I see, especially those food delivery robots.
They're so funny.
I just kick them over on their side. Just kick them over.
They don't need to be up. Oh god.
This is not the only great thing Los Angeles has done this week.
Oh, let me tell you, Los Angeles does some great things this week.
They have truly outdone themselves.
They have outdone themselves.
They have debuted La Sombrita, which is a remarkable. They had a press conference about it.
It's groundbreaking technology, folks.
There was literally a press conference in front of this.
Look how
tiny,
happy they are.
They created these bus stop shades that will that will protect you apparently from the sun. Also, and provide light late at night.
Oh, cool.
And they had a press conference. Look how happy all these people are in front of this shade. Wow. Hey, folks, how much do you think this cost? Brandon, price tag. How much do you think it cost?
Well, it's got not a whole lot of metal.
No,
doesn't cover a
It's
whole...
basically 2 sheets of sheet metal with a bunch of holes punched into it.
Yeah, which historically, with metal that has holes in it, protects you great from rain and sun.
Protects you great from sun.
Like, I'm not going to get touched by those UV rays. I'm going to go an easy... For just one, can't be more than $20,000.
It can't, and well, technically, each one of that costs $10,000.
That by itself?
This one of them costs $10,000.
So if you're putting,
you don't sit on it.
No,
you don't sit. You don't sit on it.
It don't
you
come
stand.
with benches.
You still stand. Yeah.
You stand on up.
You still stand. How much do you think they paid the designer?
Oh, for that?
Yeah. How much do you think that they paid this clearly someone who has a degree in urban design and planning?
Yeah.
Who's like super into gentrification.
Yeah, but who also forgot they had this due before the meeting was like, okay, I can do this.
How much do you think the designer got paid for this?
I mean, I guess.
Guess, Chad.
$150,000.
$150,000. That's it. Any other guesses from the chat?
Any other guesses from the chat? With the chat that is chock filled with millions of viewers. And
millions. I see you all out there.
I see all of the two of you.
I see you all out there.
We see you.
All right. I'm going to tell you the total.
Please.
Okay. This design cost a total of $500,000.
What?
Of taxpayer
Just for
money.
the design?
Just for the design. $500,000.
That's wait, hold on a second.
I think Amber got it right. Well, okay. You said $500, but maybe that's what you meant.
Hey.
The designer was paid $500,000 for this design. Each one of these things cost $10,000 to make.
But it costs $50,000 to install.
A bus shelter with
seating.
With a bus shelter with seating costs $50,000.
Okay.
So like about 5 times what this costs.
Yeah, which checks the fuck out.
But like, how do you? I feel ripped off. Folks.
That's fucking crazy. I love
$500,000.
LA really is just like, hey, how difficult can we make living as a houseless person in the city and just ruin your day? That's funny. That's so stupid.
I can't.
This city continues to amaze me on just the free waste it gives to like every fucking bit of it's spending money in the stupidest of ways.
Truly?
Absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah, I cannot believe that they paid for that. I cannot believe that they embarrassed themselves by having a press conference to announce fucking.
They had a press conference to like,
to
hey
announce
folks,
this
we
thing.
fucked up.
To announce this thing.
Fucked up.
It's a pole with mesh metal. It costs $10,000 apparently.
They went, "Are you proud of us, Los Angeles? We did this."
That's a pole with mesh metal. I could make that for $200, I would say.
Give me $200 and like a good burrito. I'll get that done in the day. Jesus fucking Christ. I hate this city sometimes. A lot of the time. I hate this fucking city.
Hey, you know what? You know what?
Hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it?
Hey, what are you gonna do about it?
Speaking of what are you gonna do about it, what are we gonna do about Dianne Feinstein? Am I right? Transitions, baby.
She gotta go to the puppy farm up north, guys.
We gotta get her arrested.
This is elderly abuse.
Straight.
Because
up.
the person who's leading all of this is like Nancy Pelosi's granddaughter.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, wait, what?
The person who's like who's Dianne Feinstein's like handler is like Nancy Pelosi's granddaughter. Yeah, and like on these, this is a bit of old news, but we'll just briefly just touch on it very quickly. We're just gonna tap on it. Clearly has Alzheimer's.
Clearly,
I've had plenty of family members with Alzheimer's. I know what Alzheimer's looks like. It's very obvious that like has, and there's been multiple people that have gone, like, you know, in like not. They haven't disclosed their own names, but they've said like, oh yeah, I filled out plenty of Alzheimer's prescriptions for people who are in Congress.
Yeah. She
is just a garbage legislator anyway.
Yes, yeah, has done nothing and has fucking made so much money as a congresspeople.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fucked up. Is a stupid fucking person.
We gotta
get her out of there.
Get her out of
Even
there.
just for like the sake of like, girl, you gotta go. Like, you gotta go and rest and die.
You know what else
Somewhere
has gotta
else.
go? The pressure from these tectonic plates.
We are getting back to our powers of transition.
That's right. A volcano near Mexico City exploded and erupted twice, putting everybody essentially on not red alert, but like the
Orange
third
alert?
tier of yellow alert. Preparing like, the way Mexico's like, hey, we need to evacuate system works is like on a tier system in color. So it like got to the like last minute one before it was like, hey, now it's time to evacuate.
God.
But I think it was like they had told something around the area of like 200,000 people that we might need to evacuate. I mean, Mexico City is massive. If you've ever been there, it's like the largest landmass city in the world.
Yeah.
So like that's, I mean, hey,
Holy shit.
yeah, not good.
Did we have a volcano eruption on our
bingo board?
bingo board? What do I feel like we do? I feel like we did for some reason.
I'm gonna take a look.
Take a quick little gander. A little gander at
Bam.
the guy. Bada bang, bada boom. Swoopity doo.
No.
Damn. Why did I think we did? Maybe we had it last year.
No. Okay.
Oh, we had Yellowstone last year. That's why. That's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking of.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We had a Yellowstone.
Never mind.
Okay. So, a couple of things. We're wrapping up.
We're tying the knot on this premiere episode.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I love that video.
Let's see here.
Oh, can we talk about a celebrity that's looking out for the people that are trying to come up in this industry?
Kanye West?
Not Kanye West, but
Because he
very
looks
funny. My
like
God.
this now. Is he wearing shoulder pads?
It looks like he's wearing shoulder pads.
It looks like he's gonna like. It looks like he plays for the Oakland Raiders, like black and silver, and like with the shoulder pads.
He looks like he's been invited to join the DCEU as some new superhero.
Yeah, he's gonna fight The Rock.
He's gonna fight The Rock.
He's in the net. This is Shazam.
Oh my God! Get Zachary Levi out of here. It's Kanye West time.
He's the Michelin Man.
Oh my God! I have not seen this photo before.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. He's also married now?
Yeah, he's also remarried.
Okay, man, I'm not on celebrity news because I don't see any of that. That's crazy. No, I'm talking about great daughter of Ron Howard.
Yes.
Who's out here fighting for the young actors, trying to be on their side, and knows what it's like to be, struggling and doing her
Mandy
best.
Patinkin championing the people entering the industry. Yeah. Mandy and Patinkin's been on the line. Had that viral TikTok. We stand Patinkin.
We stand Patinkin.
We
We
stand
also
Patinkin.
always stand Mandy Patinkin.
Yeah, like, how do you not?
How do you
like
not?
he's finishing a hat. Like
he's been finishing the hat for so long.
He is Inigo Montoya.
Uh-huh.
And the only reason I'm chill with him playing that character, he's Spanish. So white. Yeah.
So Mandy, come on the show.
Mandy, come on the show.
We know you watch. We see you hiding.
We know you. We know you watch.
We know you watch, Mandy.
So
Prove us wrong.
This is Bryce.
This is Bryce Dallas Howard, who is a voice for the people, speaking for the people. This is a message to aspiring artists and fellow dreamers. When I graduated high school in the spring of '99, I was thoroughly optimistic in starting my career. By the time my classmates graduated college 20 years ago this May, I felt completely different because she understood something, Tony. She understood what it means to struggle.
Yeah, true.
Bryce Dallas Howard, daughter of famous Hollywood director Ron Howard, knew what it's like to not have an upper hand in this industry.
Yeah. My peers and I were fortunate to attend one of the best drama schools, but there was a massive gap. While school gave us an amazing foundation, we finished our formal training and still felt stuck because we were told our only option was to wait for someone else to hire us. Sound familiar?
Who's going to hire
So
Bryce
after
Dallas
months
Howard?
of trial and error, I needed to create a strategy for myself, one based on what my grandparents taught me. To make a consistent living in the entertainment industry, you must become multi-hyphenate. Actor, director, writer, producer, and create work for yourself and your peers. Most students didn't learn that until years into their career.
I got to feel bad for her. Her dad didn't teach her any of that.
That's weird.
It's weird.
It had to be her grandparents.
It had to be her grandparents.
She had to go back 2 levels of nepotism in
to be
order
like,
to find out the juicy nuggets.
Help me out, somebody. So she wants to change it, and then she talks about like finding a group of people. I don't even want to read through it.
No.
It's so upsetting.
So she's like, she's gonna share tips, ideas, and stories to help you navigate the showbiz landscape. Here is this is what I'm taking from this, right? As somebody who's in the industry,
This is Tony's master class.
Here's my master class.
Welcome.
What I want to be like, what I'm taking from Bryce Dallas Howard's post and things like that.
So I'll give me background music.
Okay, great. So like my job as an actor, really, and a creative here in this industry town, is to go back to when I was in utero and be born into the Howard family. That's it. That's my chip and success in the industry. And I'll be Ron Howard's son, Tony Howard.
Tony Howard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hot tip.
Hot tip. It's a good tip.
Super hot tip.
I don't know why no one's done this before.
It would. I love this tweet. I would honestly be less unlikable if this just wound up being a link to Ron Howard's IMDb page.
I was hoping that was gonna be it. I sometimes I'm like, these Nepo babies. Look, no one is saying for a good amount of you that you're not good at your job.
I mean,
Bryce Dallas Howard is pretty good at her job. I would love if one of them went like, yeah, I got it here because of my dad or my mom or my parents were fucking famous and wealthy.
Right. It's like that Kristen Ritter interview. Kristen Ritter, another actor that I really enjoy, right? That was like, this interview came out that was like, Kristen Ritter, when she finally decided that she was going to like lean into comedy, is finally where she found her success. I was like, she's John Ritter's daughter. That's how she found her success. People believe that she was born.
Oh, that's like I saw.
She was born and she met like modern day beauty standards. That's how you find. That's how you found success. That's how 99% of these people found success.
That's
in the
it.
fucking industry.
That's like I saw an interview with Tom Segura, famous, wonderful. You know, you love Tom Segura. He was doing an interview with fucking some other fucking white comedian where he's like, man, you really know who's gonna make it in this business. Like I like you really came up strong and like we didn't think you didn't know if you were gonna be successful. It's like, yeah, I got lucky. And I went, Tom, your parents are multimillionaires. You never had to worry about money a day of your life. You could have been bad at stand-up comedy. Which you could have been bad at it.
I don't think he's
never
good
would
at
have had to
stand-up
worry
comedy.
about money. Oh my god.
We've had a lot of fun here today.
We've had a great time.
We've had a lot of laughs. We've had a lot of good times.
We've had a lot of
We watched the mountain explode.
Tony announced his presidency.
I announced my presidency for my candidacy for president. Let's take a look back.
Yeah.
To the annals of time. Let's take a look at people being disappointed at the end of Game of Thrones once again.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, there it is.
Video said no.
That's right. That's right, folks. This is a live look at people being disappointed by the ending of Game of Thrones.
I bet they're all drinking IPAs too.
I think that was the beginning of the end.
You think that's when it started?
I mean, that's when it started for me.
Yeah.
That's when I really moved from being like, like super gung ho about like change, and I was like, I don't think this world's worth saving.
I don't think it has purpose. Was that 2019? Did it finish in 2019?
I don't know. Still hearing people screaming in the background, and I can't get rid of this.
Oh, you really can't? You are struggling with this? You're just min-maxing and unmaxing.
There we go.
I wonder if that was 2019, because it'd be interesting if that show ended and then we had COVID. If it really was like that's the beginning of the end of it all.
That was the beginning of the end of it all. Well, folks, now we're at the end of
end of this all.
Yep, which is this week's episode. But thanks so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
Thanks for catching us.
Gotta catch them all. Our episodes.
You don't have to catch them all.
You don't have to catch them
all.
But if you want to come by, we'd love to say hi.
We want to remind you, we would love it if you would like and subscribe the channel. Go follow us on other things that we're on.
Follow the show on Instagram.
We don't post there.
All right, we're going to start, though.
I don't believe you.
We're going to start. We're going to have a media.
We're bad at promotion, but you know what we're good at? Saying goodbye. So, folks, this has been Easy Listening for the Apocalypse, the show where we do the doom scrolling for you. Brandon, you got a good sign off?
Oh, Tony, I have a great sign off. Because it's as we always say, the moon moves in phases.
But Ron DeSantis is forever.
I'm sad now. Goodbye.
We're all gonna die together out here. He shouldn't have come here.
What are we supposed to do? We're some real pretty shit now, man.
We're doomed.
You said the rent is too damn high.
You fool me, we can't get fooled again.
They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all.
We are so screwed.
Several allied nations stand by for the first daylight power shot.
The terrible swift power of nuclear weapons has to be seen to be believed.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him, excuse me.